Ever scanned a barcode 100 times but never noticed what it's really telling you? You've seen that "Made in Canada" label more often than you think, even on products you swore were all American. But since when did this isn't just about outsourcing anymore? It's about survey, energy, automation, water rights, and so much more. American companies aren't just looking for cheaper labor, they're running away from something. But here's the real question: is your favorite cereal, truck, or ketchup still American? Or did it quietly cross the border while no one was watching? Let's start with number 10, shredded wheat. What was once 9%? So what's left that's American? Just the name. And if a staple like shredded wheat can quietly shift, how many other American products have crossed the border? Number 9, Quaker Oats and Gatorade. Gatorade, a drink designed for American athletes, and Quaker, the face of wholesome US-made breakfasts, are now pumping out of Canada. But most haven't noticed. Why? Well, energy costs are devouring margins in the US, and stricter water regulations in states like California are making liquid prod Gatorade, Tropicana, and Quaker cereals for much of Canada and the northern US. Why Canada? Because it's not just cheaper, it's quieter. You wouldn't. Number 8, Kellogg's cereals. Corn Flakes, Frosted Flakes, and mini wheats, American breakfast staples. But in 2025, the unraveling has begun. Production has slowed at Kellogg's Battle Creek plant. US unions are squeezing margins, and a demand for healthier foods has disrupted once predictable cereal lines. So, where's Kellogg heading? Belleville, Ontario. Canada offers up to 12% savings on agricultural costs and 25% cheaper energy thanks to hydropower. It's a quiet powerhouse. Kellogg doesn't just save money, it avoids the logistical nightmares American companies are struggling with. And here's the kicker: most Americans still number 7, Lay's, Doritos, and Cheetos. It's time to face it, those chips you've been munching on? They might not be as made in America as you think. In fact, some of them are coming from Canada. Why? For starters, US potato farmers are losing bulk contracts to Canadian growers. And Frito-Lay is tapping into Canadian subsidies, and cheaper energy costs to keep for Canadian plants are quietly making snacks for both Canada and the northern US. How much longer until those bags on US shelves start saying, "Made in Canada," without you even noticing? Number 6, Heinz tomato ketchup. You reach for that bottle of Heinz, and it still says, "Made in the USA," on the label, but the ketchup inside? It might just be from Leamington, Ontario, not California. The reason? California tomato processors are battling water shortages and rising costs. Meanwhile, in CAFARM subsidies that make tomatoes 5% cheaper. So the next time you grab that ketchup bottle, ask yourself, is it still American? Number 5, O. Henry bar. Surprise. The O. Henry you grew up with? It's not American anymore. The original US version was discontinued in 2019, but Hershey Canada took over production, making the Canadian version and quietly shipping it back to the US. By 2025, Canadian ingredients and cheaper energy are keeping that candy bar rolling. But here's the thing, nobody's labeling it. So, what exactly marks just the name? Number 4, Chevy Silverado HD and GMC Sierra HD. Think your beloved American truck is made. Chevy Silverado HD and GMC Sierra HD are rolling off Canadian assembly lines in Ontario. Why? Cheaper labor, government incentives, and a strategic Dodge F250,000 trucks in Oshawa by 2025. So, is the American truck you drive still truly American? Number your favorite breakfast cereal? Made in Canada. This once distinctly American product now quietly crosses the border for production. General Mitax breaks and cheaper labor, and it's only get more US food brands are moving their manufacturing north, keeping the packaging. Number 2, Shreddies. This once been a US breakfast staple for DSH. Shreddies comes straight from Ontario. The brand moved everything up north without even making a fuss. It's not just about strategic retreat. So, when you grab your box, ask yourself what happened to American breakfast brands? Number 1, Ford Flex. The Ford Flex, once an iconic American SUV, was quietly assembled in Canada for over a decade. And while the US thought it was buying, America wasn't. In fact, Ford's Canadian plants produced more vehicles than some US states combined. Now, Ford's pivoting to electric vehicles in those very same plants. So, next time you see an American brand, ask yourself, where was it really made? This isn't just about outsourcing. It's a strategic shift that's happening quietly but fast. And if this surprises you, hit that subscribe button, because this is only the beginning. How many of the things you take for granted are actually made somewhere else? The real truth is closer than you think. Let's keep exposing the hidden shifts behind the everyday products you use.